Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, July 31st, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, we had the Freaky Friday Bowl, Freaky Fridays today. We had the worst trading day of 2020. Just a real bloodbath. Um, you can see here what happened with the Dow. Uh, the Dow actually opened up about 100 points here and then immediately started selling off. I think got down around negative 250 down here, something like that. Um, I was trying not to watch it, but looks like about negative 250. And then midday the thing reverses and came up, went positive, and ended up up 114 points. Okay, how do you trade this? Well, you don't. I mean, you can't trade it profitably. What happened is we had short positions on the stock market with two positions in UVXY. They were already at a loss on the close because we gotten into those yesterday on this thing right here. It'd come back, so we were holding losses, and then this big positive open of 100 points or so just totally screwed us in those positions, and we ended up losing over $7,000 on those short positions on this. And then this thing down to negative 250 or whatever, that screwed us in everything else, and plus it screwed us in our entries for today. And then this rally at the end is nice to look at, but it did absolutely nothing for us. Nothing at all. So, what did it look like? Pretty horrible. We ended up closing out 7 positions at a loss of over $29,000. We did not have a single winning trade. We didn't have a single winning trade in the 7 positions we had to close out. And of the 4 positions that we entered today, they are all negative. So that looks like we flunked out 11 for 11 today. That's pretty bad, folks. Those 4 positions that we got into, none were positive, 4 were negative, and we're carrying negative $5,200 open trade over the weekend. So we got negative 29 for our closed out and negative 5 for our open. So we're up over $34,000 negative for today. As I say, the worst trading day of 2020. Okay, I'm going to show you one more stock, and then I'll talk to you just a little bit more about the implications of this. Just going to show you one. I showed you this stock yesterday. This is Blink Charging Company, BLNK. 3 days ago we got out of this thing, or rather we got out of a small trade there. We got into it again on a re-entry, and then 2 days ago we got out of that re-entry with about $2,000 profit, and then we got re-entered again, and this time this thing just screamed. And yesterday it opened up in the stars. We got stopped out later, but we were still stopped out with $21,000 in profit in Blink Charging. And then we got re-entered, and that's when the sweat started rolling down my back. This thing got up to $8,000 or so profitable right up here at the top of the move, but then it started to fail. And this morning we were stopped out with negative almost $9,000 in this. So that was very unfortunate. Not only did we see a swing difference in profits here of $16,000-$17,000 between the high up here at the top of the move and where we were finally stopped out, but those that $9,000 loss basically took half of our profits of this huge, fantastic trade that we got out of yesterday. So very disappointing, but everything was disappointing today. All right, I did the spreadsheets for today, or for the month of July, and after having 8 consecutive winning months in a row, starting in November of last year, we had a losing month in July of negative $45,000. Now, I had to do a couple things to cheer myself up. I didn't want to, it looked so horrible. You just feel like the world's coming to the end. After today, I felt like the world was coming to an end. I had to do something to pick myself up. I did the spreadsheets, and the statistics are pretty darn amazing. Yeah, negative $45,000 for a month. It's bad, but it's not terrible. I mean, I've had those kinds of negatives many, many times before. Not a big deal. But here's the thing. With 7 months into the year 2020, get this statistic, we have averaged, and I'm counting the $45,000 loss, we have averaged $212,000 profit in each of those 7 months, if you can believe that. So a $45,000 loss after 8 months doesn't look so bad when you're looking at $212,000 profit per month. And I'm almost hesitant to give this statistic because some people just won't believe it. But it's here, and I have letters from customers who show me the figures of their accounts, which are similar to this as well. 7 months into 2020, we are up 277% on our starting cash capital from the beginning of the year, which was a little over $500,000. So this has been an unbelievable year, and I am not going to get in too much of a sweat about this $45,000 loss. It's probably to be expected after such a good run that we've had, and let's just hope we can do better in August. That's, you never know. We're entering a very volatile time. We're going into these elections, and a lot of crap is going on, but we had very volatile times the first part of this year, and we did very well. So maybe we'll do well again. We'll just have to see. Hey, Freaky Friday is over. You guys have a great weekend, and I will be back here on Monday trading as usual.